Google Analytics is powerful, but let's be honest, it's also pretty confusing and overwhelming for most users. GA4 especially has become kind of a mess for casual users that just want to understand what's working on their website. So today we're looking at an analytics plugin that is made just for WordPress called AnalyticsWP. And this video is sponsored by AnalyticsWP, which is a privacy-focused, ad blocker resistant, and shockingly accurate analytics solution for WordPress. AnalyticsWP has in-depth reporting and user journey tracking. You can gain detailed insights into exactly where your users are going and what they are doing, all the way from their first click to their first WooCommerce purchase. So the big question is, can it actually replace Google Analytics? The short answer, it's not really meant to be a complete replacement. AnalyticsWP isn't trying to be a full-on Google Analytics clone. Its feature set is different. It's not designed for complex ad tracking or cross-site campaigns. There are a lot of good reasons to use AnalyticsWP alongside or instead of Google Analytics. The biggest reason is that Google Analytics relies heavily on third-party cookies, which are getting blocked more and more, especially on Google Chrome. AnalyticsWP uses first-party tracking only, which means that it's ad blocker proof, cookie consent friendly, and can actually show you up to 20% more real user data than Google Analytics. It's fast, it's lightweight, and it won't slow your site down. And unlike Google Analytics, it filters out bots and crawlers by default, so you're only seeing actual human visitors. It's also secure and private. None of your data ever leaves your WordPress site. It even works with cookie consent plugins, and it won't store anything without proper permission. So yes, it's GDPR friendly also. And probably the coolest part of the plugin is the user journeys. Most analytics tools show fragmented sessions from different devices and visits, but AnalyticsWP merges them. So you get a full, accurate view of how someone found you and what they did across their entire journey, which is really useful for your marketing plans. There's a 7-day free trial that gives you access to the full plugin, no credit card required, so it's super low risk to try it out. So if you want to follow along with me in this video, you can just click the link in the description below and we'll get started. After you click that link, you're going to come to this page and then you're going to want to click that download trial button. Put in your information here and then click place order. And then you can get to that download by clicking downloads in your account. And then you want to click that AnalyticsWP button under download to download the zip file of the plugin. To install that plugin, you want to go to plugins, add new plugin, click upload plugin, and then we are going to drag that file in right here. So there we go. I'm taking that and I'm dragging it there, and then I'm clicking install now. And then we are clicking the activate plugin button. And then we get to this page that says there is nothing you need to do to set up. AnalyticsWP is ready to go, and it is ready to go. But let me move on to another website I have that has had this set up for a little while longer so I can show you the dashboard and how all of it works. Okay, so here we are on my other website, and to get to the dashboard, we are scrolling down and we are going to AnalyticsWP and we are clicking on dashboard. And here is the AnalyticsWP dashboard. And now the first thing I'm going to do is change the amount of data here to the last 30 days so we can just see a little bit more information. As you can tell, this is when I installed the plugin, so obviously you're not going to get any information until you install the plugin. And then on the left hand over here, you're going to see the number of unique people that have visited your website, the total page views from those people, and the amount of views per person. And you're also going to see the window shopper rate. Window shoppers are people that just visit one page on your website and leave and never come back. I'm going to want to work on making that number lower because we want people to go to a lot of pages on your website. Now we can scroll down and get even more fun information. So we see the popular referrals over here. So this is how people are getting to your website. As you can see, I have a lot of people coming in from Facebook, but I also have some DuckDuckGo and Bing and a little bit of Pinterest. Then we can look in the middle and see the popular pages, and these are the pages on your website that receive the most visits. I have ads running for these top 2 pages, so that's no surprise there. But then I can also see all these other pages that people go to a lot on their own without me trying to make them go there, which is really good information to have. And then we have the device breakdown over here, and we can see the vast majority of the people that visit my site visit it on mobile devices, which is good to know because then I need to really make sure that the mobile experience is good. Next, I want to show you live events. So if you click live events on the left-hand side, you will see what's going on in your website right now. So for me to give you an idea of what this looks like, I just have my website opened up in another incognito tab, and I am clicking around to it right now so you can see how that ends up looking on this live events page. So we can see that it is live. It is similar to the real-time reporting on analytics. And you, if you want to, I mean, I find it fun. Like, I want to see what people are doing on my website right now. So if you like seeing that stuff too, the live events page is going to give you that information. Now let's check out the user journeys. So you want to click journeys on the left under AnalyticsWP. And now this is very fun because this is where you can see what your users are doing on your website. So for my website, this one, most of my users are anonymous. So we're going to see this gray circle. But if we scroll down, we do see one of my testing accounts. And we also see somebody did sign up for an account on my website to do advertising. So we do have one actual user that it tracks for my site, but it is tracking all these other anonymous users also. So if we click into one of these, let me see if I could find one that has a decent amount of events. We'll click into this person. We can see everything that this person did from going to the website to leaving the website. So what this does is it takes every event and merges it into a journey so you can see everything a user does when they come to your site. And if they are logged in and they visit your website from different days and different devices, it still merges them into the same journey, and other tools don't do that. These are the real paths users take to arrive at and then navigate throughout your website. It works for anonymous users and logged in users, and logged in users get merged in with the regular WordPress core users. So we can see that this person arrived from my free things to do in Broward County post, which is my most popular post, so that's no surprise. But all they did was just keep coming back to the same page. Let's see if we could find somebody a little more interesting. So I'm back to the main journeys page, and I can actually filter this by minimum events. So I'm going to filter this by minimum 3 events. And then this person had 6 events, so let's go ahead and check in with them. And this is a great journey for me to analyze because I can see right here that they came in through a Facebook post, but this post wasn't an ad. So I can see that they were interested in this post specifically enough for them to click on it. And then I can see what they did from there. So I could see clearly they referred from Facebook, and then they referred from that blog post about romantic restaurants to a place that I linked in the blog post that was one of the restaurants. So they were reading it and they were interested enough for that. And then from there, they were like, oh, let's learn more about food on the website. And then they went to the food section of my website. So this is really great to see that behavior. And from there, I can analyze, oh, people actually like this and they like it enough to go to these other pages to explore. So I can keep doing more of that. Now, the user journey for regular users is very fun and very interesting, but it's even more fun and interesting when we look at it through your e-commerce orders. So to do that, you want to go to WooCommerce and then orders. And now from here, you can see the regular WooCommerce orders on your website, but you also have a button for you to view the journey of this user to make that order. And you also can see the source and the origin. So from the source, we can see that it is a direct referrer, which means that I went directly to that page, and then it shows what that landing page is. And now if we click that view journey button, we come to this page and we see everything that this user did before and after they ordered that product. We also have the conversion highlighted right here where you can see where they checked out. If this was interesting to you, I have it on my to-do list to record a video about managing WooCommerce orders, and I'm going to go into this more. So if you want to see that, don't forget to subscribe. Along with WooCommerce, AnalyticsWP also integrates with a lot of other tools. So to see them, you want to scroll down to AnalyticsWP and then go to integrations. And here they are. And the cool thing about this, it will automatically detect the tools you are using and add tracking to them. Like it automatically knew that I was using Elementor, so it turned it on during the install. And now that it's turned on, it's going to track button clicks, form submissions, and CTA interactions in Elementor. And it works for all these other site builders and all these other forms also. And if you are an agency owner, there is an agency mode. So to get there, you can scroll down and just click into for agencies. And with agency mode, you can track all of your clients' performance in one dashboard. And you can also send white label analytics reports directly to your clients on a weekly or monthly basis. So if you want this add-on, you can go ahead and scroll down and then click Get Agency Mode. And it is $199 for one time. And this is perfect because I wanted to finish up by talking about pricing. So let's talk about pricing. So the coolest thing about pricing for Analytics WP is it is lifetime pricing. So you pay once and you get it forever. And that includes unlimited updates. But it's important to know that the lifetime license deal is for a limited time. So if you're watching this video and the lifetime deal is still available and it's something that you're interested in, you might want to grab it before it's gone. So if you already have an unlimited lifetime license, agency mode is included. And to get that on your website, you just want to go to your downloads on your account page and get the agency mode zip and then install it as a new plugin. But if you don't want to do agency mode and you're just looking at the regular pricing, we can go to pricing and we can see here that $99 once will give you a license for one site with all features included. And that $199 once is going to give you the license for unlimited websites with all features included and agency mode included also. And that's it. Now you know all about Analytics WP and how you can use it to get more valuable information about your website visitors. If I was helpful to you, please don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any questions, go ahead and comment below. And if you're building your own website, make sure to check my description for a free 9-step roadmap to DIY your first website, which will take you through everything you need to do to get your site live from start to finish. Thank you so much for watching.